Alright, so now we're getting into the alchemy portion of Hermetics, and we're going to delve into Jungian Psychology. So, this is going to be an introduction to Jungian Psychology and also about storytelling, because Carl Jung developed like a really, really good way in which to storytell. You get your protagonist, the hero of the story, and at the beginning he's going to be kind of like the ego in a way, but he's also going to be the animus who's searching for his anima, and he's going to go through an individuation process that makes some kind of transformation within him, or her, and then you got the shadow, which would be the bad guy, and it just goes on and on. So what I'm telling you is kind of like a good way to, if you're an author or a writer, to storytell, to write. So let's start off with individuation. Individuation shows up in dreams as a snake. If you see a snake in your dream, then you're about to go through a process that the self wants you to change, and the self is like the all. It's your overall like good portion of everything. It contains everything within it, and it's wanting the best possible transformation within you. So the snake will, in your dreams, will represent that process, and it means a process to better yourself. You're gonna, take the you're gonna change. You're gonna kill a part of yourself to become better. The ego is the part of the self that's selective, but it's also deceitful. It doesn't want to give up its position. It wants you to forever be in a continuous lie to yourself so that it maintains control. It's not the real you. The self is the real you that you're trying to shed away the ego and absorb everything that the self is trying to teach you. Then you have a personal and collective unconsciousness. Now this kind of goes into the theory of quantum love, if you've ever researched that, or what's called quantum entanglement. I kind of like quantum love. But so okay, let's start with the collective unconsciousness. The collective unconsciousness is everything that humanity has used, from spiritualism to just technology to everything, that's inside of your mind. You may not realize it, but it appears, especially in dreams. And then your personal unconsciousness is how you make that connection to the collective. The self is the God part of you, or the all. It is the all that helps you decipher all these images that you see in your head. And as you go throughout life and you make this change and you're learning to let go of everything. The persona is your mask and public image. It's how others see you. And it's important to realize how other people see you. That way you can make changes to your outward appearance. The shadow is everything that you fear and ignore. And in dreams, this will come up as scary things, as demons, as vampires, as darkness. And there's ways to integrate the shadows, and a lot of our problems also come from shadow complexes, which will be things that we go into a little bit more as I continue to talk about Jungian psychology. Then there's the anima and animus. It's the male and female part of you that guides you to the opposite sex. Now, as a male, in my dreams, I have an anima figure, which helps me understand women. And it's important that you have a good relationship with the opposite part of yourself, because that's how you connect yourself and you become one with everything. And then a few other archetypes are things like the wise old man and the great mother. The wise old man and the great mother will show up in times of turbulent chaos in your dreams, trying to give you some kind of like guidance as to how you should go about the process, and how you should be successful in the undertakings. So this is kind of like a little bit of an introduction to some of the things that I'm going to be going through, and and I'm going to be a lot of what I'm going to be going through are some of the books written by Edward F. Edinger, but also maybe Carl Jung himself, and even Edinger's books are about Carl Jung. So it's all relative, but it shows. I'm going to show how your dreams are going to, how you can use your dreams to move you forward in life, and also, how to dissect the things that you read, like Jung, dissects the Bible using his psychological style, and it's very interesting. But not only that, but he also goes through the history of the words and shows you, by you voicing certain things, how that pertains to the past. And I'm going to go over some of those too. Overall, I hope this is very interesting. I haven't really seen too many people do this on YouTube, probably because I haven't really searched it. I'm probably sure it's in there, but I like to give things my own little twists, especially when I do astrology, because like I said, I'm 36 and I've done astrology since I was 17, so I have there's certain things that I learned through the astrology process that I don't quite hear in a lot of other things, especially when it comes to signs that people misunderstand, like Scorpio and Gemini. And above all, continue thinking positive. I hope everybody has a great day, and peace out.